you guys doing?
Good, great.
How are you doing?
I'm doing great, man. Senior night, home, win. Doesn't get much better than that.
About 4 minutes to go. You guys have them pinned up against the south end zone. You guys are getting the crowd going. So, what's going through your mind at that time? How much does that just ignite you?
It's just, honestly, it was just who's going to make a play. It's got to be somebody. We need it. Somebody's got to pop. Getting the crowd into it. I'll say it. I've said it 1,000 times. I'll say it again. We have the best fans in the FCS. I'll take them in the FBS too. But getting those guys into it. Making sure that it wasn't easy for them. So, shout out to them.
How much of a curveball was it to have number 13 in there at quarterback?
Not much. We anticipated him being in the game at some point. So, we watched film on, him and I think their starter number 5. And, it was honestly just, improvise, adapt, and overcome. Can't be a rock. You got to be like water. Be flexible, be able to bend. So I think we did a good job adapting to what he had. The dude's slippery. Took a couple sacks away from me today, so credit to him for that.
Danny, after the game, there was a really big group out there of all of you doing a big prayer, and I think you were leading it. Do you always lead the prayers like that?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, I do.
Why? Why are you the chosen one?
I think it just kind of. I said one prayer at the beginning of the season, and then it just kind of. I became the guy, but I grew up in the church. My dad was a pastor. I don't know if a lot of people know that, but I know he's watching, and I'm hoping to make him proud.
At the end of the first half and going into halftime, obviously tide turned quite a bit. What was kind of the mood in the locker room at halftime?
Nobody flinched. It was, we're here to get a job done. Adversity is a thing that comes with football. Nobody backed down. Nobody was scared. We just went out there and got the job done. Execute every play. Nothing changed.
How special was the senior day ceremonies?
It was really nice. Kind of emotional. I was there with my mom, and kind of had to hold back tears a little bit because she was telling me my dad was proud and he was watching and he was here, and I just kind of started thinking about not having him here. I would have loved for him to see everything that I'm doing, and I know he's watching from up above, but I'd love to give him a hug right about now.
Can you just touch on how instrumental he was in your life? I know he was involved in your football life a little bit.
Absolutely, yeah. My dad was my best friend, and not in the sense where you're happy all the time, best friend, but my dad truly and genuinely loved me, as any parent would. Did the best for me that he possibly could, and put me in a position to succeed in life, and love him forever. And I'm living every day to make sure his legacy lives on, and that's something very special to me. So the Hardy, it's not about Daniel, it's about Hardy. So
Moni was playing at the end. Obviously, a week from now will be a pretty big game. How excited are you now that this game's in the past and you can look forward to that game?
We're always looking forward to being able to take it to those guys over the hill. It doesn't change. The standard is the standard, and we're going to go out there and try and roll over them like we would do anybody else. So,
a lot of seniors made pretty good impacts today, especially along your defensive line. Just what do you think of your class's performance?
That's the thing I love about playing here is, all those seniors that you saw out there today, I think they said 19, all 19 of those guys are 100% bought into what we have going on here. All those guys have been here from when our when our locker room was over there. We got guys who were here when we didn't have a fueling station, when we didn't have the things that we have. So all those guys have stuck around for, I think the most I've heard is 6 years, and they've helped build everything that we have here. And, I can't tell you how thankful I am to be a part of such a dedicated group. And, the leadership that we have from those guys is insane as well. Nobody, when things go wrong, everybody looks to them, and, they're leading the charge.